In a world of polished shoes, expensive suits, and fake smiles, one man was always left in the shadows. Marcus Johnson. Brilliant, determined, invisible. Until one meeting. One moment changed everything. Because when his boss mocked him in front of everyone, nobody expected the tables to turn. But they did. Marcus was born on the south side of Chicago. Raised by a single mother who worked 2 jobs, just to keep food on the table. He studied late into the night, fought his way to the top of his class, and earned his place in one of the most prestigious marketing firms in the city, Hamilton and Company. But to his boss, Mr. Charles Thompson, Marcus wasn't an equal. He wasn't a rising star. He was just a diversity hire. Thompson gave him grunt work, fetching coffee, taking notes, setting up slides. And whenever Marcus whispered an idea in meetings, Thompson stole the credit. But what Thompson didn't know was that Marcus had vision. A vision that would soon outshine him. The company was preparing for the biggest pitch of the year. A multi-million-dollar deal with an international tech giant. The boardroom was gleaming. The clients sat waiting, their faces sharp, their eyes unimpressed. Mr. Thompson began the presentation. Charts, graphs, overconfident bragging. But as he droned on, Marcus could see it. The clients weren't buying it. So Marcus raised his hand. If I may. I think there's another approach. The entire room froze. Thompson turned, smirked, and sneered. Marcus, stick to clicking the slideshow. That's your lane. The room erupted in chuckles. Marcus's cheeks burned with humiliation. Seemed like the end, but it was only the beginning. Actually, the butt to his boss, Mr. Charles Thompson. Marcus wasn't an equal. He wasn't a rising star. He was just a diversity hire. Thompson gave him grunt work, fetching coffee, taking notes, setting up slides. Voice cut through the laughter. It was the client, Ms. Rodriguez. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Thompson stammered. He's just an assistant. I don't care about titles, Ms. Rodriguez interrupted. I care about ideas. Go ahead, young man. Marcus's heart pounded. This was his chance. Marcus stood. His voice shook at first, but grew stronger with each word. He spoke of the power of authenticity, of brands that didn't just sell, but connected. He painted a vision of campaigns that told real stories, of teachers, nurses, single parents, everyday heroes who represented the audience they were trying to reach. People don't want perfection, Marcus said. They want realness. They want to see themselves. And if this company wants to capture the future, they must start by respecting the voices of the present. The room fell silent. And then, the client smiled. That, Ms. Rodriguez said slowly, is exactly what we've been looking for. She turned to Thompson. Why wasn't this part of your presentation? Thompson fumbled. Well, it was just an underdeveloped idea. On the contrary, she said, it was the only idea worth hearing today. And if we move forward with your firm, we expect him. She pointed at Marcus. To lead the campaign. The room gasped. Thompson's smug grin crumbled. Marcus had won. That afternoon the office buzzed with whispers. The boss who mocked his black employee had been humiliated in front of everyone. Marcus got the credit. The client demanded his leadership. And Mr. Thompson? He had no choice but to watch. As the man he underestimated became the new star of the company. Marcus went home that night and remembered his mother's words. They may try to silence you. They may try to underestimate you. But if you stay true to yourself, your voice will find its way to the right ears. And she was right. Because arrogance may laugh at you today, but truth, courage, and authenticity will always win tomorrow. And so, Marcus, once mocked and dismissed, proved that even the smallest voice can carry the biggest impact. This story is a reminder. Never underestimate the underdog. Never dismiss someone because of their background, their title, or their appearance. Because one day, the tables may turn, and justice will be served.